Okay, who wants to tell?
To the road.
No, you can see it. See, you see Dovey?
No, I see the...
You want to see the road?
Yeah.
But we're not doing the road right now. Who wants to tell where we're going?
School.
We're going to school.
Yeah.
Are we so excited?
Yeah.
Who likes school? Does Dovey like school?
Yeah.
What about Vadia? Yeah, also?
Yeah.
What do you do at school? What do you get to do?
Play.
Play what? What have you been playing? You want to tell me? Toys? Did you play outside? What else? Think of something you did that was really, really fun. You ate? That was really, really fun?
Yeah.
What'd you eat that was really, really fun? Eat what? You're funny, Dodo. Okay, so we're on our way to school. We took Ava to work. We took Laylee to school. Now we're taking the boys to school.
Take mommy to school.
And then we have to take Mommy to school, right?
Mommy, take her.
No, Mommy doesn't go to school. Does Mommy go to school?
Going to work.
Mommy's go work later, but Mommy has to do errands first. Mommy's gonna go
What your work job is?
where Abba works. Ema and Abba work at the same place, but we do different things.
Why you and mommy? Why you up and what your work is?
My work is where we just were.
What your work?
Mommy works from home. Is that what you mean?
No, working at the office.
Mommy works on orders. Mommy helps process orders. And Abba does more stuff in the office that's more creative. He does like all his 3D work and do different stuff.
Olive tomorrow. After.
You're going to Olive tomorrow.
We're going to eat the olive tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't think so.
After Pesach.
I don't know. Did Khani say you're going to first grade after Pesach?
Yeah.
So maybe.
The building. They're almost fixed. Almost the building. They have one piece.
Almost they finished it.
After the color.
Buddy, do you know all of your alphabet now?
Yeah.
And you could read it? Maybe later you could read me a story?
I finished all done.
Maybe later you'll read for me? I want to see.
No, there's my alphabet.
You didn't do alphabet yet? You're going to learn it soon, okay? You're going to learn next year probably. Do you want Mommy to start working with you a little?
I finished all the yachts.
You finished all the letters? Wow.
I win.
You're so smart.
Look at the cars.
I see all the cars. Oh, you want to do the cars?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, now we're going to film the road for a little bit because Dovey wants you to see the road. We took Bobby's school, now we're going to take Vadia. You want to take the disc with you? You want to sing Sesame Street songs with your friends? You think Khani's going to let you? Alright, Khani's not there, so is Leia going to let you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Sunny day, the sun fly away.
Sesame Street. Had to get to Sesame Street. Yay!
Elmo song. La 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 la. Elmo song. The world is the word. There's Elmo's
Song.
song.
Okay, now it's your turn, okay? You ready to get out?
Yeah, stay back.
I just finished dropping Avadia off, and now I'm gonna go do some errands. I have to go grocery shopping, and I have a beauty appointment, so I have that stuff to do. Then I have to see what's happening with work later today, and finish getting the house ready for Passover. And yeah, it's a lot to do. Passover is very stressful because everyone goes crazy and cleans, and then just with everything else, it's just it's a lot to keep track of, because I have to clean for Passover, but I also have to sort the kids, which has been really hard in the afternoons. They've been having a really hard time lately. I'm actually a little worried about Dovey because he's had a lot of regressions and stuff, so we're trying to figure out what to do there. And Avadia is doing pretty well at school, but I think it's hard on them having their cousins at my house every day because it's 6 kids, so it's a lot of noise, and it's hard for them. It's more, I think it's harder for Dovey just because he seems to be more sensitive to noise than Avadia at this moment, at least. They both have their sound sensitivities, but it doesn't seem to bother Avadia as much as it bothers Dovey, so it's hard. Because then Dovey's more on edge and he has more meltdowns and everything, so it just makes the day a lot harder. So we hope that we can get whatever's upsetting him sorted. He's had a little bit of regression with going to the bathroom too. He's having a lot of accidents. So that's been hard just because no one likes to clean up that stuff, first of all, and secondly, it just shows something's really bothering him, so we're trying to figure out what's upsetting him. And I have a genetic testing appointment coming up for both the boys. That's gonna be in about almost 2 weeks, not quite. I think it's more like a week and a half. I did my genetic testing, and which was just like a basic, where they check like for basic things that they check for any mother during pregnancy, of like the basic things that they can check for. Our insurance covers mothers to get tested for common genetic issues, basically, so you could see if you're a carrier for any of these things or at risk for any of these things, and it's covered by the insurance company. So I went ahead and did that because that's what the genetic counselor had advised us to do. So I've done mine, and now we're gonna get the boys tested, and we'll see if anything comes up from all that testing to see if maybe we can figure out why they are the way they are. I wasn't so into finding out the genetic reason because I didn't really feel like it would make a difference in our lives, but the doctors really suggested it just because I guess it helps with research for everyone as a whole, but also in case for some reason a lot of times with autism you can have other disabilities that come up. So if it's like a genetic mutation, it can mean other health issues. So if it's something specific, then they know, and it's something that they know about genetic wise, of like, oh, if you're missing this, then it means this and this will happen, then it could be helpful to the boys long term wise, just health wise. It's not likely probably that it would be one of those things, but we're gonna do it anyways and just see what happens. So that was the first step. Also, because I had 2 kids back to back with issues is the other reason they want me to. Also because they're concerned about if I have another child, especially if I had another boy, there's a pretty high chance that they would be autistic as well, just because once you have one child you're at higher risk for another. But because and boys have a higher chance than girls, just in general with autism, it's more likely a boy would have autism than a girl. so far. Lily seems to be fine, but we've been having a few behavioral issues with her. It's not anything that I really feel like she is autistic, but I'm not. There's a little bit of like concern, and I don't know if it's more of like bad behavior she's picked up off of them because they have a hard time, you know, because they get sensory overloaded and then they melt down, so that she's learning meltdowns from them, or if she's having her own issues. So we're talking about getting her evaluated just to make sure everything's on track for her. I mean, she seems more or less developmentally on track where the boys weren't, but we just want to be sure and we don't want to miss anything because we just don't want to take that chance. So we're gonna have her checked out. Hopefully I'm gonna start filling out paperwork for her, and we'll keep you guys posted on what happens with that. So that's that story, and now I'm almost to the grocery store. So I finished in the store now. I'm going to head back to our neighborhood because I have my appointment in 15 minutes. So hopefully I can just quickly run my frozen things back into the house because they're frozen. It's hot in the car today. It's really hot here. It says 27 degrees on here, but I'm not even sure that's right. It feels like high 80s, low 90s. It's pretty warm. So yeah, I'm gonna head back and put junk away and try to make it to my appointment. I also gotta pick up the boys' medicine, so that's another stop. Let's see, what else do we have to do today? And then I need to clean up. I need to finish cleaning the house, so hopefully I can get all of this done. It's a lot to do. Busy, busy.